Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have my Sinn 856i that I picked up from CW Watch Shop about 3 weeks ago or so. Been meaning to do a full review on it. I did do a quick little unboxing, and I've been quite impressed with this watch. It's a very good watch. Sinn, if you don't already know, is pretty much the watch enthusiast watch. I mean, people that are really in the know and deep into watches really love Sinn. I've had many Sinns in the past, the U1, the 104s, the 103s, some 556s, just great pieces. But this one here is the 856i, which is a limited production, and you can only get it through Watch Buys. It's pretty much a little bit bigger than the 556. The 556 is a 38.5 millimeter case. This 856i is a 40 mil case, so it's a little bit bigger, which a lot of people kind of complain that the 556 is a little too small, and they wanted it, more, a little bigger of a size, go up to a 40. Honestly, I like the 38.5. I like the 556 also, but what I like on this watch over the other is where the date is located. Having it there at the 4 o'clock, kind of tucked away, it does not mess with the indices, the size of the indices at all. So pretty much almost has like a no date look, but you've got the date there. So really cool. It doesn't mess with any of the symmetry of the dial or anything. So let's get the dimensions out of the way. So I already did say it's a 40 millimeter from side to side. It's 11 millimeters in thickness. It does have drilled lugs, which I love about this watch, and most of their watches do have drilled lugs. It's 47.5 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. It is 20 millimeter lug opening. Now you do have the SUG case, which is a fully tegimented case. Tegimented, I say it both ways, tomato, tomato. I don't know what's right or not, but I'm not German, and I'm not, I don't know the exact, I know it's not exactly a German word, but I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, so oh well. Beautiful hand satinized case, and of course Tegimented, so it is 1200, at least 1200 Vickers in hardness, so very strong, prevents, scratching, just a greater hardness over your stainless steel. It will still scratch. If you look at the case back on this watch, it is slightly used. There is some scratches on the back. So how the previous owner got all the scratches on the back, I have no idea. I can't really see any scratches anywhere else. You do have a nice sized signed crown there as well with some crown guards. But if you look at that case, it's just fully satinized all throughout. The bezel, all of it. Beautiful dial, beautiful inky black dial. The lume is blue, and I will show you that towards the end of the video. The date is at the 4 o'clock. You have those stark white pilot style hands and white indices. You can see just how, and then you have the sapphire crystal, and it does have AR coating on the top and the bottom, I believe. Made in Germany, of course. It's just a beautiful watch. So some tech on this, they insert gas. They fill the case with this gas, which actually prevents, the case from getting any moisture inside, humidity. They also have the copper sulphate capsule on the side here, which also, when that turns, it's a real light blue right now. I think that's how they come. But when it turns a real dark blue, that means that it's pretty much used up and you got to replace it. That way you know that it's keeping all of the moisture out of the case, which is real important. Antimagnetic to 80,000 AM, okay? It is running the Sellita SW300-1, which is pretty much a clone of a ETA 2892, and the ETA 2892 is in like the older, the original Omega Seamaster 300. It's a really good movement. I've had a few variations of that movement. It's an awesome movement. It's thinner than the 2824. It's got 25 joules, 42-hour power reserve, hacking, quick date, 28,800 vibrations per hour. but very, very good movement. Sought after movement. A lot of watch manufacturers will use the 2892 or the Sellita variant, the SW300, which is in this watch, which is more readily available, so that's why they use it. But honestly, in a lot of ways, I believe these SW300s are superior because I've never had one that didn't keep great time. I mean, this thing here is chronometer grade. Sinn always uses chronometer grade. They don't have them tested at the COSC, but they are chronometer grade though, okay? And this one is keeping excellent time. It's like within a second a day. So very nice. You don't have a clear case back. You just have a solid case back. I know the 556 has a clear case back. You can see their gold rotor and all that. So I assume that this is going to look the same if I took this case back off, but I really don't want to. Just leave it alone. But there's everything on the back. And just gorgeous piece. You can get it on the, I don't think you can get it on the bracelet, but you could buy the bracelet separately, which is about $400 or $500. This is on the leather strap, which is real thick, supple, soft, very nice, signed buckle. I like the strap. I like the way it kind of lays on the wrist. Let me put it on my wrist real quick so you guys can see that. Let's see, kind of a vintage style strap. And like I said, this is a limited production run. I saw on Watch Buys that they were out of stock, and now checking this morning, they have stock again. So I don't know how long they're going to produce this watch, or if it's going to end up becoming a, you know, standard model for them. But like I said, on my 7.5-inch wrist, it's a very nice size. The tip to tip isn't too long at 47.5, and then 40 across. Just the perfect. It's just the sweet spot. It's like a Submariner. It just wears like an older Submariner, but just a beautiful watch. Excuse me. So let's do a lume shot real quick. You guys can see the lume. It's blue. Absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen another Sinn with blue lume. So that's a welcome addition. I like that. Excuse me. I do have that on my Submariner. It's got the Chromolite, which is blue. But just look how beautiful it is. Very bright. And just evenly applied. Sinn does great, you know, lume application. Just looks great. Beautiful piece. Turn the lights back on. So in the box, I'll just show you guys, if I haven't shown you already, or you know, I don't know if I did in the unboxing, but there's your Watch Buys card. It's got your part number, everything on there, your serial number, which I don't care to show. It's not a big deal. Here is your manual. So they do make this model in the UTC, which is the you know, GMT style watch with a rotating bezel. So it's a couple different models. But this is a complete Sinn manual, so it just has everything in it. Pretty much all of their different models in it. There's the Value 7750, which is a great movement, chronograph movement, but you get that. And then you get your inner box, which, you know, nothing to it. I mean, there's really nothing in there. The only thing I didn't get was my spring bar tool, which I really like, and I have some anyway from Sinn, from my other watches that I had. But it's really cool. Anytime you buy a Sinn, you get one of those as well. But there you have it, guys. So this is the Sinn 856i, and I picked it up over at CW Watch Shop. They have great deals, or great watches, huge selection of luxury timepieces. I will put a link in the description below to them. But this is the Sinn 856i, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.